What's going on? Okay, now let me help you guys understand the difference between a scam and a legitimate opportunity. Okay, when someone offers you to, they say send me $200 or $100, whatever you send me, I'll add a zero to the end. We split it. You get your money in 30. That's a scam. Okay. What I am doing, I am not stealing from people. People are going to be making an educated decision on whether or not they decide to join my business, or to go into business with me. People are making the decision to choose me as a mentor, to help them achieve, a certain level of income. Okay. Now, a pyramid scheme. Now, these are basically, okay, let me explain what I've come to see in this industry. And, it gives a bad name to this industry because, then people, out there, they're closed-minded, then it's harder to recruit people, but I understand that there's a lot of people who are ambitious and a 9-to-5 isn't going to cut it. Okay, let me give you a story. What I was doing was how I got into this industry and how it's helped me so much. How was I able to take the trips? How was I able to pay the bills? This is what I did. Okay, so I was working at Sam's Club for a year and a half. I didn't get a raise. I got a demotion. I was working as a cashier. I was working as a stock boy. I was working, and then I got demoted to pushing carts outside. Why did I get demoted? I got demoted because I was coming into work, 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late, because I had a DUI and I was relying on other people to get me to work. And not every time people, they're just going to drop everything they're doing to get you to work, So my fault for the DUI. Yes, I take total, responsibility for that. But I got approached by a woman on Facebook. She asked me would I like to make additional income from home. I was spending a lot of time home. I got demoted from like 35 hours to 12 hours a week at work. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I've never even heard of a pyramid scheme previously to this. I've made this decision. I've asked people, and a lot of people say, hey, that's a pyramid scheme. And I said, oh man, I don't even know what that is. So I'm gonna do it anyways. It was only $25. I ended up making like 300 maybe that first month. And I was like, okay, so I like this. This is cool. It gives me motivation. It gave me an additional stream of income. And I was like, okay, this is something I could get used to. I've seen other shiny objects, other companies, and I'm like, oh, wow, I'd love to be a part of this company and also this, so I'm in this company and, I'm making money in this company. And then, my mentors, when we make the decision, because sometimes companies change comp plans and boom, that's a red flag. We're making high commissions, high dollar. And then out of nowhere, they changed the comp plan to reduce the scam factor, right? So what we do is we move to a business that, has had the same business model for, since it's been running. So then we're in that business. We build an income, in the thousands. And then we see that not a lot of people are sticking with it. We want retention. Okay. So what do? Okay. So we put all our minds together. Now, mind you, these are people, making $5,000 a month, $6,000 a month, $3,000 a month, $2,500 a month. We all put our minds together as leaders and we're like, okay, what can we provide for the people? Because with the people, you need something that is a category creator, something that the average person could do, something the average person could succeed in. You don't want to personally enroll someone, and say, oh man, they're going to be gone next month. Why? Because then it's like my mentor said. He said it's like filling a bucket of water with holes at the bottom. You're building an income, but then it's just depleting anyways. Okay, so what do we get ourselves into? We got ourselves into a multi-trillion-dollar industry, which is the travel industry. Okay, December is like one of the busiest times, November, December, the holidays. This is like the busiest time. People are going to be looking to travel. And what's better than paying retail? Wholesale. Be a part of the business. Let people book their travels through you. Get the same deals, but pay wholesale. This is something that I'm excited about, if you cannot tell. And speaking on my job, my physical job that that I was in, I was able to, with the mentorship that I'm under now, I was able to quit my job the first 2 weeks of being in that business. First week and a half of being in that business. Why? Because I made over $500, and I said, okay, well, bye. I'm not going to be sitting here pushing carts for, $8.30 an hour and, only making $800 a month. If I just made $500 in a week, it does not make sense, right? So I've decided to run with my mentors. We were on the calls. I was super amped up, super highly motivated. And, it's funny because my job, they disapproved my vacation time, and I haven't taken a vacation all year. So, I'm like, I'm tired of asking someone when I could use the restroom, when I could go to lunch, when I could take a break, when I have to work. A steady paycheck is great. That's awesome. And if you have that, that's something I suggest you continue to get. But if what I got and what I'm offering is something that you could build, an additional income to help you pay off your residual bills, like your rent, your mobile phone, things of that nature. If I can show you a method to pay those bills off and not even touch your pockets of your income, your earnings from your hard labor, I'm gonna provide that. I'm gonna provide that vehicle to you, because I've made money. I've seen people who've never made money make money, and I feel really inspired, and I feel like I'm doing an injustice to you if I do not share. So for those people who think it's a scam, think what you want. It's okay. We're going to make our money anyway. But if you're an open-minded individual like I have been, and this is why I've made over $2,000 in the past few companies that I've been in, this is something that, you can be a part of, and you can also succeed in, as long as you're coachable, you have a high teachability index, you have a strong desire for success, you have a big willingness to learn, and you don't have many excuses, because even I, in this industry, have had excuses. I said, oh, people are not staying, it takes a hit of your it took a hit to my motivation. But what I understand is that more so than those people leaving is the fact that I got to meet a whole bunch of people that are succeeding, people that thrive, people that reek positivity. And I believe that more positive, leads to more positive. Zig Ziglar said, a service to many leads to greatness. What I have right now is going to provide a service to many, and I would love to go into business with you. I'd love for you to go into business with me. What I want you to do right now is, if you're an open-minded person and you understand opportunity, Mark Zuckerberg came to, a couple people, and only like 2 of them showed up at his dorm room. Those people are multi-billionaires, okay? Multi-billionaires now. And if it wasn't for them having an open mind and was able to see opportunity when it was presented, they wouldn't be in the situation they're in today. They're probably in the same position that Mark Zuckerberg's other, business partner or friends that he presented Facebook to, and they were like, nah, they didn't even show up. Now imagine how much they're kicking themselves. I don't want you to kick yourself, because right now we are in the beginning phases of this business. That's a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and Warren Buffett says, multiple income streams is going to propel us to, the income we desire, our financial freedom, out of debt. It's really hard to get out of debt because life is designed to put you in debt. You go to college, you have to pay off the, I've talked to someone last night, 7 years paying off her debt, money is created in the bank. It ends up in the bank. It's it has debt written all over it. What can you do to get out of this? You have to have a certain degree. You have to have a certain level of education. Not everybody has this. So if you were put in a position that you have not been able to make the income you desire, but you feel deep down inside that you deserve more, then look, what I want you to do is I want you to click my description. I want you to dial in that phone number, put in that PIN code, and I want you to listen in. If it's something that is a fit for you, I want you to give me a call. My number is in the bio as well. My number is in the description as well. And also I'll have a link to my website. But first, make sure you call that phone number and listen in. If it's a fit for you, then get in touch with me. I would love to see you at the top. And right now, whoever can recruit the most people this month, because it is an expanding business, whoever can recruit the most people this month, if you recruit 6 people this month and the highest person next to you recruited 500, you get $1,000 bonus, and the person who got 5 gets a $500 bonus. So this is great. It's putting back money into people's pockets. And again, see you at the top. My name is Amiris. Call that number in the description, and I hope to be hearing from you soon.